Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. As always, thank you so much for taking time out to watch the videos. I appreciate the continued support. In this video, we're talking all about Horizon Forbidden West. I'm sure many of you are aware that the review embargo was officially lifted today, and we are now finally able to hear the opinions of those who were able to experience Horizon Forbidden West in its entirety. So before we dive into this, guys, do me a favor, hit the like button to help the video out and show your support. And if you are new here to the channel, hit that subscribe button as well. First and foremost, I want to make it clear that for me personally, review scores don't really mean all that much, but at the same time, I do understand how they can be seen as useful to a lot of gamers out there. A game like Horizon Forbidden West, I'm going to be honest, this is a game that I really do not care what reviewers are saying about it. I really do not care about its Metacritic score. It's a game that I'm going to buy. I am absolutely sold on this game based off of everything I've seen and heard about it thus far. But with that being said, I'm also happy to say that it's reviewing really well. It's currently sitting at an 89 on Metacritic based off of 100 critic reviews, which is certainly an impressive feat. And it's funny because I see some people actually acting kind of disappointed because they're like, I thought it would get a 90 or a 91. And I think that's a little bit strange because it's like, look, if you're excited for Horizon Forbidden West and you like what you're seeing of this game and you're looking forward to it releasing this Friday, then who cares, right? Don't let something like this even remotely bother you. It doesn't matter. It's going to have zero impact on your experience unless you let it, which would just be completely unnecessary. But something I have noticed from a few people is they're pointing out the fact that if you check out the review scores on Metacritic, there are 96 total positive reviews, which is very good, but there are 4 mixed reviews. Luckily, there are no negative reviews, so I definitely think that's a plus. But these 4 mixed reviews definitely stand out because almost everybody who's played this game is saying that it's been a positive experience. It's actually really good. And there are 4 individuals who played this game that are saying, it really wasn't that great. It wasn't very good. It was mixed. And I'll show you the 4 here, but the 2 that really catch my attention, or the 3 I should say that really catch my attention, are Survivor, Telegraph, and Gamer.no. I'm just very confused how anybody could look at a game like Horizon Forbidden West, review a game like Horizon Forbidden West, and come to the conclusion that it's just 1 point above average, right? You look at a 6 out of 10, that's just 1 point away from being average. And even then, most people don't consider a 5 out of 10 average. Most people consider a 5 out of 10 like mediocre, and anything below a 5 is just usually looked at as really not good at all, pretty much bad. It's crazy to me that, again, this is 1 point away from kind of being lumped in with those types of games. And I just think that it comes off as some kind of like high-level troll. And people have pointed out that when you look at Survivor and Telegraph in particular, these are outlets that are known to kind of give lower scores specifically on PlayStation exclusives, which is kind of strange. I mean, if you look at Survivor, they gave Halo Infinite a 9.5 out of 10 to then give Horizon Forbidden West a 6.5. Now, I'm not here to say that Halo Infinite doesn't deserve a 9.5. I don't know, and it doesn't matter. But it just seems kind of crazy to me that, if you're willing to give that type of score to Halo Infinite, but then you give Horizon a 6.5, it just seems a little bit extra to me, right? It seems a little bit excessive. Like maybe a 7.5, yeah, I could see that. Like an 8, I could see that too. But it's just so unfortunate, I think, for specifically Guerrilla, right, and the developers, where I don't know how important review scores are to them. I don't know how important Metacritic is to them. I think in general, Sony and their studios absolutely do care about Metacritic. Based off of my understanding, they do care a lot. It must really frustrate them, because I know it would frustrate me, right? If I spent years working on a game, to just see like these reviews that are just giving it like a 6 out of 10 and making it just kind of seem like, yeah, you know, it's practically a mediocre experience, just totally average. And I'm like, dude, what are you playing? Because I haven't even played this game yet, and I'm just looking at it. I've watched gameplay clips, and I'm like, this is not an average game. There's no way. Even just the level of detail, just on a visual level, it's not anywhere near that. And so I'm not trying to, you know, shine a spotlight per se on these 4 mixed reviews, because I need to emphasize once again, at the end of the day, it literally does not matter to anybody who's going to play this game. It would be unfortunate if somebody were to see that and be like, oh, you know what, maybe I'm not going to give it a try now. That would be crazy to me. But, you know, people are just feeling a little bit frustrated, not because it's like, oh, it's a Sony exclusive, it better be at a 92 on Metacritic. It's not so much about that as much as it's just about like a 6 out of 10 just seems, I'm just going to say, it just seems flat out stupid. Yeah, I don't know how else to, you know, put it, where it's like, how are you going to give a game that's this high quality, that is doing so many things right? And I need to emphasize that if you read these reviews, at least a lot of them, or if you watch reviews, there is a common theme between all of them. Pretty much, it's universal, which is Horizon Forbidden West greatly improves upon so many of the things, pretty much all the things that they needed to improve upon from the first game, you know? And when you take that and you combine that with some of the highest production values and some of the coolest gameplay that's available in an open world game like this, some of the most unique gameplay, again, I'm just not buying it. I'm just not buying it. And so to me, this just comes off as people looking for attention or looking to troll. And at the end of the day, I think it's just kind of unfortunate for the developers, you know? But I do want to shift gears here for a moment and talk about something that I think is pretty important regarding not just Horizon Forbidden West, but PlayStation in general. I know that some people may see this as me just, you know, cheerleading PlayStation and whatnot, but you know what? It's something that is pretty important to me as a gamer and as a person. You know, I've been playing video games my whole life. Something that I feel is worth supporting in a big way are single-player narrative-driven experiences. Something that I feel it still exists in a big way, and I don't think it'll necessarily ever go away, but we know that now more than ever, it's likely that video game publishers and developers and studios, they will maybe consider doing other things in the multiplayer space, in the free-to-play space, in the mobile space, in the live service space, whatever it may be. And we know that Sony is also going to be doing this. But what we also know is that this right here is what Sony does best. This right here is what PlayStation Studios does best, and it's what they will continue to do, because it's just something that not only the PlayStation fan base expects, but it's something that I think really helps PlayStation kind of stand out and continue to lead the way when it comes to these types of experiences. And I think that Horizon Forbidden West is absolutely a game that's worth celebrating here, and it's worth celebrating these big single player experiences, because I'm a believer in, if you want more of this, if you don't want this to go away, then you really do have to kind of show it your support in a big way. And the best way you can do that is obviously by buying the game and enjoying it. But in my case, you know, I'm a content creator here and I'm passionate about this stuff, so I'm going to talk about it, and I'm going to just kind of say, look, I think this is awesome. You know, I'm really excited to play this game this Friday. And you know what? While I'm at it, I'll also throw Elden Ring in there too, right? We're getting 2 incredible experiences back to back. We get a really high quality open world RPG, you know, with robot dinosaurs. It doesn't get any cooler than that, right? With Horizon Forbidden West. And then a week later, we're getting a game like Elden Ring, which is going to be just as incredible in my opinion. And I just want to be sure to talk about these games. I just literally want to turn on my microphone and express my excitement for them and just share my enthusiasm, because, you know, again, it's what's important to me. These are the types of experiences that matter most to me when it comes to experiencing video games and playing video games and supporting video games. And, you know, I just always want to take a moment pretty much with every big single player AAA release that Sony puts out to just kind of say, hey, you know, I think that this is awesome and I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited, and I'm just happy to see that it's reviewing well. I mean, the truth is Horizon Forbidden West could be sitting at a 40 on Metacritic, and it wouldn't matter to me. I'm still going to go out and play it. I'm going to go out and enjoy it, but I think we all just kind of knew when looking at this game that, yeah, you know, it's looking really good, and it would be pretty shocking if it scored really low or something. I don't think anybody was anticipating that, but as I said, just to end the video, it's worth celebrating, and my hype levels for Horizon are pretty high right now, and it's going to be a long wait for the remainder of the week. It's going to be a long wait till Friday, but the wait will certainly be worth it. So that's going to do it for this video, guys. I hope you did enjoy it. I hope you, I would say find it informative, but it wasn't necessarily a news video, so I hope you enjoyed the discussion. If you did, be sure to leave your thoughts down below and leave it a like, subscribe if you're new, hit the bell notification icon, and feel free to share the video out on top of all that. But until next time, guys, take care.